Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today we are discussing gyroids and going over a bunch of cool facts about them and hopefully unearthing some secrets you haven't discovered yet. Don't worry, we'll try and stay clear of the obvious things to make this a super interesting video. So if you're a fan of gyroids, be sure to leave a like and comment which gyroid is your favourite, or if you don't have a favourite, how many you've collected so far. I'd love to know. Number 1. Raining gyroids. Now, I'm sure everyone knows by now that gyroid fragments can be found on Kapp'n's Mystery Island tours, but that's not the only way to find gyroids. Just like in previous games, you can actually dig up fully grown gyroids on your own island, just like you would fossils or rare mushrooms. On days after it's been raining, you can find fully grown gyroids in random dig spots. Data mines currently suggest up to 2 gyroids can be found per day, although there have been reports of players finding more. Number 2. Gyroid Tempo. Now, every single gyroid in New Horizons makes its own unique sound effect and when placed plays random tunes. However, if you place gyroids near a stereo, the gyroids will actually match the tempo of the KK Slider song that's playing, adjusting their own sounds and rhythm and sing along with the song. It's super cute, and by adding multiple gyroids you can create countless versions, effectively making new songs. Number 3. Gyroid Shelves. Now, the gyroids in New Horizons have had a bit of a makeover compared to previous games, and now they're much smaller and cuter than ever before. With this design change, it's now not only possible to place these gyroids on tables and on top of other furniture, but you can actually hang them on the walls on tiny shelves. This allows you to proudly display your gyroid collection without taking up too much valuable floor space. Number 4. Polished gyroids. Since we now have a wonderful display of gyroids, it's probably worth mentioning you can actually polish your gyroids and make them sparkle and shine. Depending on how long you polish them for, you can create different amounts of sparkles and even different effects if you've unlocked them. Sadly, this feature is restricted to those who have the Happy Home Paradise expansion though, as the polishing technique is learned by designing vacation homes. Number 5. Active gyroids. So whether your gyroids are singing along to KK Slider songs or simply sparkling and sitting beautifully, it appears that there's no limit to just how many gyroids can sing along together. In past games, some gyroids would turn off, leaving only a few gyroids actively making sounds, and in New Leaf the limit was only 4. Thankfully, this limit appears to have been removed, as I was able to completely max out Harv's cabin and they were all still singing along together. I guess the only other way to test this would be to completely fill an island, but I think for the purposes of displaying a gyroid collection, we can say there's no limit to how many will remain active. Number 6. Brewstoid. Now, something that's too important to leave out is that one gyroid in particular can only be obtained from the Roost. A gyroid called Brewstoid, which is of course inspired by Brewster himself, is unlocked after purchasing 50 cups of coffee on separate days. Once you reach this milestone, Brewster will award you with this exclusive gyroid. Sadly, it appears that Brewstoids are limited to 1 per player though, so you can't obtain any more without trading. Number 7. Equally rare. Now, despite the new gyroids collection being rather large, you might think certain types are rarer than others. However, thanks to data mines, it's been confirmed that all gyroids are selected from a random pool of gyroids, making them equally as rare or equally as common as the next, excluding the Brewstoid of course. The good news is all variations of gyroids can be grown from fragments, so you don't even have to customize them if you don't want to. Number 8. Gyroid Fragments. Unfortunately, with the limits of visiting Kapp'n's Mystery Island tours, it's not really possible to farm gyroid fragments, but if you want to, you can save up your fragments or collect them in trades and plant as many as you like. Just like flowers or crops, there's no limit on how many you can grow at any one time. Another fun fact is that if you plant them on rainy days, you don't even need to water them. Number 9. Gyroid Miles. For the completionists out there, the 2.0 update introduced 2 new Nook Mile achievements called Nice to Meet You Gyroid and Gyroid Getter. These can be achieved by finding your first gyroid and unearthing multiple types respectively. Number 10. Gyroid Collection. And finally, something that again may interest the completionists out there is that there are 36 different gyroid families, each with several variations that can be customized or unearthed, which when combined brings the total to 189 unique gyroids to collect. Now, for those interested, the gyroid family names are as follows: Aluminoid, Arphoid, Babeloid, Bendoid, Blopoid, Boyingoid, Boomoid, Brewstoid, Bubbleoid, Bwongoid, Clatteroid, Crumploid, Dootoid, Drumoid, Flutteroid, Jingloid, Laseroid, Oinkoid, Petaloid, Rattleoid, Ringoid, Rumbloid, Scatteroid, Spikenoid, Sproingoid, Squeakoid, Squeezoid, Stelloid, Thwompoid, Tocoid, Trembloid, Twangoid, Wallopoid, Whirroid, Whistleoid, and Xylophoid. And I doubt I pronounced a single one of those correctly. Anyway, there we have it. That's 10 facts and details about gyroids, and hopefully you've learned something new. But what do you think about the gyroid mechanic, and do you have a favourite style? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Of course, thank you so much to all the patrons and channel members for supporting this content, and until next time, have an amazing day, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.